Hello everybody and welcome. This is Yoshman93 and today we are building my Hexxit house. So let's get into it. Let's get into the meat of this because I want to build a nice house that not a nice house, just something temporary. Um well, how about this? I'll say this. It's going to be a long lasting house. So I want it. It's hard to say. Anyway, I'm just gonna build my house. Yes, I am in creative mode. I'm not gonna get too fancy into it. If you're watching this, then other Let's Build is probably out. So, um, I did another Let's Build, and I was thinking about doing music with it, but then again, it might get like blocked in some countries, and I'm just not in the mood for that to happen. So I just decided to talk with this one. And what I decided to do is have it be a tutorial, so to speak. Not a tutorial. Fuck. Have it be an update. That's what I mean. Where I update you on what's going on in my life, what's going on maybe game wise, what's going on with my clan and OA, stuff like that. So let's get right into it. It's sometime in the week. Don't know exact day. I just started class though, and first class was biology. It was a lot of fun. It was just long as hell because it took like all day, so to speak. Like today we had lab. Afterwards, I'm gonna use marble, and it was it was something. Basically, it was just basic introduction of what is to be expected. No plagiarism. Don't do this. Don't do that. You can't do this. Don't talk. No, you could do this. You could do that. You know, this is what to be. This is what's to be expected. Etc. Etc. Just gonna bring this out. See, I had just the one class because it's basically an all day class. It's basically from 12:35 to 4:45, and it's a doozy. That's actually good. The next class for me tomorrow is my history class, so that's going to be another interesting class, so to speak. It's U.S. history, and then I have this math class I have to take, and then I have what else do I have? I think yeah, that's it for me. Just biology, the history, and the math class. The math class is on Saturday. It was a hybrid course, but I don't like doing hybrid courses. I mean, basically, I stay on the computer enough as it is, so I would prefer just to actually go in and talk and meet with people, some interact. Oh shit! Let's get out of there. Some interaction. Um. So yeah, the only thing is you might notice that the recordings are slowing down, and that's only because my dad had knee surgery, so I'm taking a year off of so I'm going up to this like local college for right now, and I'm just gonna transfer my credits over, which is pretty cool because the way it is like the college that I'm now going to, it's like a branch off of all these other colleges in Maryland. If you didn't know where I live in Maryland, so now you know. But yeah, it kind of branches off from that, so I can actually like do that, which is pretty fucking sick. I might graduate late, but that's no big deal to me. As long as I graduate, uh, yeah, it's no big deal. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go. There's stained glass, but I don't want to use that. Anyway, so yeah, he had knee surgery, a right knee replacement, and really, there's nothing he can really do, so to speak. So it's basically up to me and my mom to like help him with stuff. So that's always fun. So like I said, with apart from classes and him and his knee surgery, the recordings are probably going to be slow. Like this right now is the only free time that I have, and I don't even have that much because I want to get some studying done for my biology, and also get some studying done for my history. And not to mention that there's a bunch of other stuff that I need to do, which I actually should do. Um, but I just went out. It's you know, um, that's about it with my life. Um, I think I'm changing. I changed my major though over to from pre med to computer science because I'm actually better with computers. The only thing I have yet to do is actually to build a computer, but I am able to do that. Don't get it twisted. Now, how is this even? Crap. All right then. Anyway, so yeah, that's the all about me tab, so to speak. So I guess the next thing to do would be to talk about the games that are coming out, and that's Call of Duty Ghosts. I saw a little bit of sniping, and it looks really really weird. I'm probably gonna do what I did before and wait and not buy, play play it on a free weekend like everybody else should do before purchasing it and see if it actually works with your computer. Which I bet you it won't, because Black Ops 2 barely runs on my computer and I can't connect to anybody. Pressing on. Uh, but yeah, the sniping looks really weird, which is basically all I'm concerned about. I don't really care about anything else. Um, Hopefully they did a little bit better with the perks than they did in Modern Warfare 3, because the perks are really iffy. In Modern Warfare 3, like, you basically have the perks seem to be all well rounded except for Sitrep Pro, which is basically unstoppable. I mean, it really doesn't account for your like. All you have to really do is if you listen. I mean, it sucks to crouch around the map a lot, but that doesn't. Oh, Pro Yoshi right there. Pro Yoshi. Yes. It looks a little uneven, but anyway, Silver Pro, of course, as you guys know, makes enemy footsteps louder. Basically negates dead silence because people say I have dead silence. Yeah, that still doesn't do anything. You can still hear people when you have sit rep and they have dead silence. You're not as loud as those people stomping around with like Stalker or whatever, but we can still hear you. All you have to do is turn your headphones up, and we're easily able to hear you. Of course, you can see explosives and stuff like that, which I actually used it first for that. I didn't even realize that you could like sound whore like that. Uh, that's the noob that I am. Like for the longest, I thought like you couldn't. I don't know. I just thought the dead silence negated it, but it doesn't. If they did what they did in Black Ops 2, which is where you have what they call awareness, and you can't see where you can't hear the person if they have dead silence, which is pretty cool. I like that. That's the way dead silence should have been to make it a little bit more even. But it's. I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh no, that's not gonna work at all. I'm gonna have to bring this up again. Oh my god, to grab this. So yeah, That's one game. Grand Theft Auto 5 looks amazing. However, if you guys know, Grand Theft Auto 5 is not a big fan. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 4 is not a big fan of PC. In fact, if it has something to do with your CPU or whatever, I believe it is, that makes you lag uncontrollably. And there's also a bunch of like glitches and fixes that you can do with that. It's highly annoying, and I can't even play it. So if GTA 5 doesn't really port over well to the PC, well then of course I have no use for it. So I'm not even going to, buy a game that I can't even play. That I can't even play. It's as simple as that. It looks, now, don't get me wrong, it looks great. Like, the game looks amazing. But, as I said, it's no point in buying, a game that's not going to work. I guess you could also do the free weekend thing and see if it works, if they do a free weekend for that. But yeah, the Splinter Cell looks really good. Graphically looks amazing. I never really played Splinter Cell a lot. I wanted to. I played like the demo for it, but I never really got into it. Even though I really like stealth games, which I want to see more. I want to see more stealth games. Like Call of Duty. Call of Duty tried the whole stealth thing, but I don't think it really worked for them. It was mostly until you like. It was more, controlled stealth, like, how do I put this? If you got discovered, it was like the end of the game, basically for you, like in COD 4, with the ghillie suit mission. If you got discovered, then the helicopter would come after you, and I mean, you could take it out, but then like everybody would be alerted to your position, and no, I want more, stealth, real stealth. And I think this house is looking pretty good, actually. I'm liking what's going on here. Just to let you know, the house is not going to be too OP. I'm completely changing topics here because I don't have a lot of time. The house is not going to be that OP, which means I won't have like diamond armor and a chest full of like the best stuff because I wanted to get that legitimately. Like, I could actually honestly get this marble legitimately. I'm trying to do that effect. So as you can see, I used wood, spruce wood, and the marble bricks. And I think in the next episode, I will do the top floor, which will basically be where I'll be sleeping and staying. And once I do that, then I'll get back into the main meat of Hexxit. And I hope you look forward to that, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.